What's up, guys? Crazy week this week in general for everybody. Lots of stuff popping off, lots of stuff squeezing. News causing squeezes like DWAC, 26,000% on the calls. This was as high as 80,000% today, guys. Don't take my word for it, go look at it. But AMC getting surprise, surprise news that happened in the after hours to screw everybody with call options. It happened in the after hours, 1 minute into the after hours. Okay? Hey, I don't think any of you are complaining that you're holding long right now, right? You're probably all quite pleased with what happened there. In my alert, in my Discord, I did put out an alert when it was happening in the very first bar at 5:25. I tried to get in it myself for 5:50, and I couldn't even get in. That's how quick. Like, it was 5:45. I can show you the canceled order, right? I couldn't get in. My apologies, it was 9 minutes into the after hours, not 1. But anyways, I put the alert out in the Discord. Some people were able to get in on it. There were some AMC gains. There weren't, it wasn't like a lot, because this Discord doesn't really pride itself on AMC or anything like that. But they caught almost all of it. It went up 100%. They got in, they caught 80%, right? So, you know, it was available for you in the Discord. We've been following it for a long time, right? Like I showed you on my videos. So just like in the last 9 days, I've been posting some AMC videos, and I said, something is coming, you guys. Something's coming. Someone knows something, right? Because the CTB went to 900%. You probably remember the video, 926%. This was July 12th. It's only the 21st, right? And I said, something's coming when this happens, because I've been following it, right? 926, 359. The day before, you know, the day before. 581, 152, 900. We knew. So when I put that out, I did some strikes, and I had, you know, let some people know what are some good strikes and things like that. We have a few members. We had one person who has 40 calls for 10 bucks in September, so she's probably doing all right. We did a options profit calculator. We have another individual. He has next week $5. He has something like 20, so he's definitely in the money. He's making bank on that. It looks like, I think it's he's going to be up something like 2,000%. So calls though was definitely where you wanted to be. Now in the after hours, you can only do shares. Obviously, you can't. You either already had the calls or you didn't have the calls. Shorts are in a bad position here, guys. This is what's called a Fibonacci retracement. When I was live, I drew this out from the bottom to the top, about around here, okay? And I said, you know, we can see it coming up. This is this line here. This occurs, like, it'll come down to that level 99% of the time, and that's what it did. 880 down here, 99. I said this level 75% of the time. This is literally your 50-50, and that's at $6.60, okay? It literally pegged off of this a couple of times and then fell here and then hugged it. And then as it's hugging it, as this is happening, 13 EMA comes up to meet it. Like, you can't make it up how crazy accurate this stuff is. And I do teach it in my Discord. I've taught weekend classes. I did one on Saturday. I do teach premium members. They get access to that class. I do one a month, okay? And then as part of it, you get access to all the previous ones. Oh, this guy's trying to sell us. Yeah, I'm trying to sell you the ability to make money and know what you're looking at, so you don't have to rely on YouTubers. You know, you'll watch us, but you don't have to rely on us. Okay? We had our first $1 million member yesterday, okay? He made in one single play. I put out a video on that. In one single play, he made 120 grand, okay, off of 45, so that's probably more than some of you even have. But he started with $1,400, guys, in January. And believe it or don't, I don't care. It's in the Discord, and he's posted his whole trading history. Okay, so like, it's already in there. So it's not really up for a debate. I'm just letting you know that it happened. So there's 9,000 on Johnson & Johnson. Where's this other one? Sorry, there's so many winners. I gotta find it.
Gwyneth Paltrow here, and I've got a secret
where is
you're going to want to hear, because this is a game changer. Whether you want a more flattering shape or some extra back support,
that was him. That's 40 grand, so that's got to be down here.
Smooth,
sorry. And I know you're like, this is an AMC. We don't care what the dude made. I'm just showing you it's possible, and it's still that way with AMC options. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So, Roaring Kitty, he had 53 grand in AMC options. And he turned it into 54 million in dollars. He didn't have stock. Okay, so I'm not against stock. I just bought AMC. Sometimes you need a little bit of both. As you can see, I picked it up. I picked some up here. I picked some up here. I sold some here and here. I'm sitting on 600 shares right now, which is not a lot. But when you had none and you bought the rip, that's a lot. Like, I bought into the rip, okay? I'm not trying to pump it or anything. I told my people. So this went up from, like, this is at 717. Realistically, you could see another double up. So I'm thinking that the cap, the top, is anywhere between 14 and 1434. Okay, that's my ceiling. It's not AMC 100, it's not AMC 1K, it's not AMC 100K, it's 14 bucks. And that's in, like, near term. So that's either Monday, Tuesday, like next week. And then the bottom, it could go as low as 480, but I don't think anywhere near that. I think the actual bottom is about 590. 48 EMA, maybe about $6, because that's your, sorry, $6.08. That's your, $6.08. Sorry, $6.59. $6.59 is your 50-50 level. $6.08 is a pretty drastic fib retracement. So I think, like, basically, if you got in below that, you're sitting pretty. If you got in above that and you're chasing with the FOMO, I still think we're okay, because this right here, all this was people making shorts making the decision to close out on ape, okay? On the ape decision. Every other short that's in AMC because they wanted to short because of ape, but also because of other factors, are still in the play, and some even re-entered up here. You can tell all this is shorts. And then this very last bar at the end of the day, that's a little bit of these guys deciding to leave. So that's 986K, but this is almost 2 million. There's 981K, so it's probably these guys. And another million, and then another million. So you added 3 new million shorts to the position today. Those people all weekend have to go, what could this go to? Should we get out? Or are we going to try to double up our short? Or what are we doing? Webull's cost to borrow, guys, went up to 1,050%. I had members showing that the Webull CTB was 1,050%, because we were discussing things like share lending and stuff like that. All these sort of tools and strategies for everybody. I don't know what the CTB is. I will know on Monday, because mine only updates it on Monday. Okay, it doesn't, like, once per day. They don't update it on the fly like that. Technically, they legally can. They can update it whenever they want, but they don't. So I'll let you guys know on Monday what the CTB is through my broker. You can go to Interactive Brokers. I'm going to pop the link in below. They always let you know, and they let you know how many shares available was. So when I was on there, it was only 33,000. 33,000. That bar right there is 961,000. So they're out of shares even right now, guys. They're like, there's no shares. 33,000. Last time I posted it, I said 0 shares, and then the CT went sky high, and the stock went up like 40 cents that day. That's a pretty big move for a stock that doesn't do anything. This thing was sideways from 935 for like a whole week. So your MACD is crossing down. That is bearish. So we don't know, you know, at this point, it's safe to say whatever YouTube you're watching, wherever you're watching, the only real info, guys, is no one knows. Literally no one knows, because the big money on Monday, they can gap it up or they can gap it down. It ain't gonna open on at $7.17 on Monday at 4 a.m. Eastern. It ain't gonna be 7:17. It's going to gap up, or it's gonna gap down. Same little bit of a situation going on in DWAC. I'm not in DWAC. I could care less, okay? But anyone who is, same sort of situation, right? So those are your levels, though. That's all I wanted you to know. Be prepared. And keep an eye on the options chain. Where did my AMC one go? Right? So these numbers you see, this isn't what it's going to be on Monday, but you can tell. Someone knew what was up. Because they had thousands. 31,000 came in and bought up Friday, today, before close, at the $5 strike for next week. This is July 28th, guys. This is not today. This is next week. 750 was up from 1 penny to 4 pennies, which is 300% increase. Only 60 volume though. Okay, only 60 volume, but look at 9. Your biggest numbers are 5 and 9. Someone knew. This was orchestrated, okay? 51,000 contracts, guys. That's 510,000 shares. Or, hold on a minute. 50, 1, 2, 3 times 100. 5 million shares. Apologies. Like I said, I streamed for 10 hours. It's been a long day. 5 million shares that represents, okay? But, you know, reg show, threshold, all that bullshit, it doesn't mean anything, guys. That's it. All it had to do with, it didn't, Oppenheimer and Barbie, it had nothing to do with that. It didn't have anything to do with The Sound of Music. What it had to do with was the judge decision in the after hours. That's it. And the thesis on Ape, got crushed. But even look at Ape, guys. I tried to pick some up, and on that as well. It cratered to 67 cents. 67. And right away, it recovered all the way back to $1.40. This is on a 3 minute, so that's 3 minutes, 6 minutes. 6 minutes it crashes. 9 minutes, it's already back up 50%. 12 minutes, 15 minutes, 18 minutes, it's back up. Pretty much back up all the way. You know, so if you could scoop this up on some volatility on Monday, don't forget about it. Just swing trade Ape. Because we're not looking, nothing's happening next week, guys, I don't think. Take my word for it, don't take my word for it. It's just not going to move that fast. What's going to happen is AA is going to have to appeal, because they can't make any more money now, guys, on shares. They can't make money off of your hard-earned money. They can't dilute more stock on you and break your back any further. He's going to have to figure it out. I think this is the perfect time to remove Adam Aaron as CEO. Get him out of there. He hasn't done a whole whack of things, and I went over a whole bunch of things that he could have done. What I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to put all the ideas out. I've discussed them before. I'm going to put them all out in one good video, because now's another time to like attack the situation on the good news with this limited window that he has. I was ready to short AMC if it reverse split and got diluted. I was ready, because I'll make money up or down. That's fine. But I have the AMC license plates. Okay? I was an ape. Everybody knows this in my Discord. I'm the fucking hardcore ape. I made $2 million on it back in the day, and I lost almost all of it on the way down. I got out at 14. Okay? So we're not even at 14. So I'm still doing fine on that. But it sucked. It sucked. But we're in a time now. We got 8:01 ahead of us, and we got 14:01. And I don't ever forget those numbers. Those were like the meme numbers, and then it was 23, and then it was 72. Okay, so no, we're never getting back to those levels. It's never happening. It will not happen. I'll trade every organ in my body if that happens to someone who needs it, because that ain't gonna happen. 8:01 is happening, and 14:01 could happen this week. It could happen. When a stock pops like this and leaves other shorts all weekend to capitulate and think, what the hell are we going to do? Are we getting out? And then they got to decide, probably by Monday, because guess what, guys? Cost to borrow doesn't take a day off. There's no weekends and there's no holidays. 1,000%. doesn't take a day off. And that's not every day. That's divided by 365. But a credit card is 20. This is 1,060 on Webull. And no, the big Citadel ain't paying it. They're probably paying 0. Some of the bigger ones, they're not paying it either. They're getting a discount. The middle guys, they're getting a discount. And about 60 to 70%. 60 to 70% of the shorts, they are paying it. They're paying it. They're going to feel this. And they're really down in a bad way here. They just got rocked. Okay, if they shorted around $4 or $5, they got rocked. That's life. That happens. They chose wrong. So if you can muster up any funds, now's the time to put some sort of pressure on there, especially if you've been down. You know, it's not financial advice, but I entered. And I haven't bought an AMC share in a long-ass time. I bought some options in the last 2 weeks because of that 900% CTB, but I didn't buy any physical shares, and even I'm getting back on board, and I was like, man, I'm done. But it is what it is. You got to follow the money, and you got to follow the news, and that news and that money is telling us that there is more that could come here, guys. Current CTB was only 366% today, and then Webull switched it up to 1,000. That's a 700%, 1,060. That's 700% increase, guys. And check out the volume. I didn't even mention that. Check out the volume. If this volume persists on Monday, guys, if this volume persists on Monday, this is like 6 times the normal volume, guys. 5 times, 6 times, 85.21 divided 17.4. 5 times the volume. 500%. Something is up. I said it 9 days ago. I hope you follow my little meager channel. Get in the Discord so you can get in on this. It pays for itself. I'm going to put the link below. I'm going to put the link in as well for interactive brokers, because if you don't like payment for order flow, if you want to unlock margin, share lending, options trading, if you want to unlock their tools, and I told you it tells you how many shares are available. Let me actually, just before the video ends, I'm going to go load it up real quick. It tells you how many shares is available. If you want access to that without having to use Fintel or Ortex, who I'm telling you right now is just half the time totally bogus information, okay? It's trash. If you want first-hand broker information, okay? One quick second here. I'm trying to get the code. Not sending.
I think you really have a great product here. And I don't know if anybody else's tea is as good as yours. So I need to
there it is.
Are you both going to be in this business 100%?
So it was 31,000 or something shares. Let's see if that's changed.
Yes. We're trying to
look at each other, and I don't see anything. I don't
think
I've ever done a deal with anybody.
Sorry, I should have had this loaded up, but I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, oh, I'll just tell them, but I'd actually like to know.
She has no time, so it all kind of falls on me. So of course I feel frustrated, but we've came a long way.
Less.
What did y'all do in revenue?
It went down. It went down. AMC.
Right. I believe in entrepreneurs, so I'm trying to get y'all in shape. But I'm really struggling here.
Here it is.
Let me think about this for a minute.
AMC stock. Shares available. And I hate this snippet. Like, zoom where I'm pointing the mouse and zooming. Don't make me click all over like a goof. Jesus. Short share availability, guys. 24,382. And it was 31,000 when this was kicking off. So again, more shorts are taking the shares, and that's nothing. There's 515 million float, okay? So I wouldn't be sweating that next week. I'd be following the charts. I'd be popping in my Discord, signing up, because I'm going to have levels and things like that for people. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go live. Maybe I will, because this thing could be kicking off, and people might need access to that info, but I'm probably going to be focused on them for a little bit. So we'll see. I'll let you know. Like and subscribe and set up the notify or whatever. Hit the bell. And if I go live, then you'll have somebody who knows how to trade and read charts and all that. That wasn't one of those old apes.
Sounds good.
Those paid old apes and hedgies and shills. You know, the usual suspects who led you to the demise, okay? Because that wasn't me. I came out after that. Someone with fresh eyes who was always in the game and in the play, but got a brain of his own, okay? Follow me. I'll be on Monday most likely, though, at some point, okay, guys? Thanks for watching. Free.